And how's it going, everyone? My name is the Almighty Truffles, and welcome to my channel. Um, so I was thinking about it, and I decided to give a quick review of Superman Red Sun. Yes. Okay, so to start it off, story of Superman, right? Kal-El, aka Clark Kent, his home planet was getting destroyed. His parents sent him on this spaceship that traveled all the way to Earth, crashed in like Kansas, outside of Metropolis, something like that. And the Kens picked him up, raised him, and little by little, due to the sun's solar radiation, his physical body started absorbing it, and he ended up developing powers. So on and so forth, right? After a while, he was able to fly, super strength, super hearing. We all know it. We all love it. Except Superman New 52. Those comics were, they were bad. Yeah, they were bad. Very bad. Anyhow, so, Superman Red Sun takes a twist on it. What was it? It was at the Cold War? With, like, Stalin? Superman's pod crashes in the middle of Russia. Yeah. Exciting. And, he's getting bullied by these kids, and this girl comes running up, his childhood friend, and just like protects him, and goes with an amazing line like, you should fight back, like, why are you so afraid of fighting back, or something like that. He's like, I'm not afraid of fighting back, I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt him. And then he just lifts up the tractor, and she's like, oh, you could use that to help out the regime. And he's like, sure, why not? And he becomes Superman, but communist. And, like, it's nuts. It's amazing. I actually love the comic line of it. It's a little different, just a little bit, but good. So the movie, yes. So what I like how they twisted it and still kind of kept the roots. He seemed kind of like Injustice Superman, but not so much. He seemed pure boy still, which was nice. Events transpired differently. So Lois Lane got with a Lex Luthor who had red hair and eventually bald. He got balded over time, which was amazing. He became president, shocking no one. He was actually a good guy who was bad, but also good, turned bad and then good again. It's weird. I don't know why my thing's lagging like that. I don't care. Yeah, Brainiac comes into the picture. Superman beats the crap out of it. Plot twist at the end, Brainiac let him beat the crap out of it. We got a clone version of Superman. I thought it was going to be Bizarro, but no, it was a clone version of Superman with like cybernetic plants, and he dies, and Superman's like, Batman appears, but not our Batman, like Russia Batman. So you come to find out that, like, despite all this peacefulness, Stalin still had camps running, gulags, underneath this dam that they worked hard to build. And Superman visited that, early on, is like, whoa, excuse you? Like, this is not a thing. Let everybody go. When Stalin's like, yo, like, that's no good. Stalin's like, well, understand, in order for our ideals to succeed, some people have to. And Superman's like, you right, and nukes him, just like blasts him with his laser vision. It's amazing. And I'm just like, oh. But while he was there freeing the people from the gulag, this one boy, his parents were dead, and the kid's like, this is your fault. And it was, to an extent. He's like, this is your fault, and it's gonna bite you in the butt later on. And it did. So that's where we get Batman. He has like his own little masquerade group who, fought with him and caused chaos. But unlike the Batman we know and love, the great one, this one was, bad guy. Yeah, he just blew everything up, set fire to things, executed people. and rioted galore. I mean, it was horrible, but he still had the smarts, kind of. We got to see Wonder Woman. She was amazing. She tried to have like a little thing with him, with Superman, which was a little weird, but I expected it. I mean, it made sense. And then after a while, she's like, "Oh, all men are the same," and just hecked off. Came back, still kind of old, still kind of young. Got her lasso back together. It was a whole debacle, but it was amazing. I was. We got to see the Green Lanterns of that world. Nuts and confusing. That I really didn't like them, but I liked how they were done. They kind of made sense, but didn't at the same time. So, a quick plot: Superman comes in Russia, tries to spread communism while the U.S. is trying to spread capitalism with Lex Luthor. Things happen. Brainiac comes. Superman fights him. Brainiac sides with Superman, giving him the upper hand. Superman eventually finds out Brainiac's screwing everything up. Fights Brainiac at the end with Lex. Superman dies. So on and so forth. Was it a good movie? Yeah, I like it. I like it. I bought it on PS4. But yeah, the cons. I didn't like how they did the Green Lantern thing. I didn't like how it seemed like they were trying to push communism, and then just flipped everything. Capitalism. Flipped everything again. Communism. Flipped everything again. Capitalism. I didn't like how most of Wonder Woman's lines was, "Oh, all men are the same. All men are the same. All men are the same." It got a little too much. A little too annoying. Like, I don't mind it. I get it. Right? Like, she's an Amazon. They're all full of women. And, like, she was just like, "Listen, like, since I got into this world of guys, like, everything's bad." So I get it, but the constant repeating of it got a little annoying. Like, one and done, that's it. Or, like, have it, when she first meets him, is like, "Oh, like, all you guys are the same." Superman changes her mind. Batman changes her mind. Lex changes her mind. Whatever. And then have it later on be like, "Well, you're kind of the same, but you're also different, like Amazonians," right? That would have made sense. I don't recall Aquaman at all. I don't recall Cyborg, like, but whatever. It don't matter. I don't think Flash was in it either. That's okay. But all in all, great movie. If I would have to rate it, I'd probably rate it like 8.3 out of 10. Because again, there's some things I didn't like, but a lot I did. And I'm a comic book fan and nerd. I have nerdy, geeky stuff behind me. Gotham! So yeah, I like twists on stories so long as they keep kind of true to the essence of what it was. But yeah. So until next time, I guess I'll see y'all later. So yeah, Superman Red Sun. It was a heckin' good movie. And with that, goodbye.